Okay, guys, I'm back. This is a pretty big canvas. I will get the size because I always get the question. It's 41 by 33. That's the size. So I have this all planned out in my head, but as we know with acrylic pouring, what we have in our head doesn't always go on the canvas, but we'll see what happens. So what I'm thinking about is I'm going to be using gold flakes, and I have some colors, and I'm trying to recreate something. I want to recreate something that looks like this. Now here is the gold in it, and it's staying pretty well like it should. As we can see, it's shiny. So I'm gonna try and do something like this, only a little bit better colors. Now I need 2 cups. One I'm going to be pouring down there, then I'm going to be pouring one with a bit dark blue, and then I'm going to be putting the gold on, right? Okay, so we're going to start with a little bit of blue, then a lot of the turquoises, and I'm going to put in some gold. And we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna give it a little swirl like that, because I'm gonna be pouring it out like this. That's kind of pretty. Now the thing is that, of course, I made a little mistake because there is no silicone in this paint. Well, I'm hoping there is some. Oh, no, there's not. Well, maybe a little in the blue, but that's doing something. I think that's the... I think the blue is doing the selling because of the density. So, doesn't matter. Nothing spoiled yet. Because we're going to be covering this whole... I do like the gold though. The gold is popping up. That is kind of new. Okay, silicone. Where is my silicone? Here it is. So we're gonna be putting a little bit in all the colors. A little in the gold. I'm gonna stir it up a little bit. There it is. It's in there. Now we're going to do that again. So we're going to put in the blue. I might have to make a little bit more blue. I'm going to put that in. We're going to put in the gold. And we're going to put in more turquoise. Finish it off with the dark turquoise. Okay, give it a little swirl like we did the last one. And we're going to pour straight over here. We're going to pour right over there. Ooh. I missed a lot of that stuff, but we'll see what happens. A lot of dripping paint. Oh, and my torch is almost done. Oh, there are some... Okay, I have to fill my torch. There we go. Okay. Looking good so far, but I'm sort of having a feeling that I don't have enough paint, but we'll see. This has to go down there. Sorry you can't see it, but I'm working on the edge here. Now, On this side, I want, I need a lot of blue. Just torching the side here. I'll show you that in a bit. But it's going to be, I have to do exactly the same thing here, only more blue in it. A lot of blue. More turquoise. Maybe a little bit more blue. Good thing I have some pre-mixed blue. A little bit of water. Let's mix that up. Okay, that's a lot of blue. And some more turquoise. Now we'll see what happens. So, we're going to come in here. Oops. That is a lot of blue. Now I have to make it move a lot. There we go. Oops. Okay. My little clothy thing. That's a lot of movement. Now I'm going to torch it because I do want some cells popping up. That's kind of cool. They are really nice and big cells. I'm going to let that come over there, then come back. That is really cool. That is beautiful. Okay, that's a lot of dark blue, but I was it's sort of blue clashing into gold, so that's sort of what I really like. But I'm just hoping that they'll stay like this because they're awesome cells. I even have those little seaweed cells up here. People call them seaweed cells. Okay, now I'm gonna put in the gold. But I don't want them too big. So I think I need a little tweezer. I do need tweezers, yeah. Then it sort of just automatically gets sucked onto the paint, which I kind of like, the look of that. Oh, this stuff is so sticky, it sticks to your fingers. Uh-oh. Gotta get it off. And I can always roll over it, you know, when it's finished, to make it really flat. But I'll have to wait for the paint to dry to do that. but that's okay. This is the not so interesting part of the video because I have to be careful how I put it, lay it down. Oops, shouldn't have done that. I blew in the paint and then it sort of goes all over the place. But I do want little bits too. And I've got these, oh yeah, look at that. That's my pin, that's my tweezer. You know, all that stuff we buy from China, I think they do that on purpose. That's really, oh boy. Now these don't even open anymore. Okay, let's see. Once the paint is dry, it'll be really easy to roll it flat so that when you varnish it, you won't have bumps in it caused by that this metallic stuff. It's not real gold leaf, it's imitation. But I want it all over the place. A little bit up here. There's a little bit that I really don't want there. Let's see if we can get it out. Yep. That stuff sticks to everything. But that's okay, we can handle it. Okay, it's looking good. So what are you guys doing? Don't you just wish we could just talk to each other like that? I do. I'd like to hear about your day, what you guys have been doing. I've been doing some watercolor for the mixed media thing, and I've been packaging this stuff, this gold flake. That's why I had the idea to do that. I think I'll leave it like this. I think it's cool the way it is. I would have liked maybe some of that gold leaf just here on the ridge of the where it goes to the dark blue, but we'll see. I think it's okay like this, and if it dries and I think I might want some more gold down here, then it's okay. I can always do that later on with a little bit of glue. You can glue it on before you start varnishing. That's no problem. Because let's see if I can do that. See, down here I'd like some too. Does that look okay? Yeah, it does. Just gotta keep cleaning the tweezers because they do touch the paint. Okay. Up here, going over the side. Then I'm going to crumble up a little bit. That's sort of nice. Oops. Gotta push that flat. Okay, one more here. A bit on here. Why does that stick on the tweezer? There we go. Okay, that's looking okay. Now I'm going to get rid of some of those air bubbles. And I see I have a corner exposed up there. Oh, here too, I see that. Okay, that's gone. A little one, oops. Come on, here is a little corner, but that's fixed. Oops, touched a bit here. Okay, that looks okay. That's it, people. I'm gonna let that one dry. So I'm gonna take this away. Okay, now I have a lot of that drip off, so we're going to do something with that, that's for sure. Letting it come down a bit. Let's see if we got some cell action in here. Oh, a tiny little bit, not much, but because there's no colors in there, that'll give us that definition. But we'll keep this one. Or not, maybe not. We'll just do one with a little bit more color in it. Yeah, that one sells up pretty nice. See that? As long as you got some contrasting colors, you will get, you know, those cells we all like. Gotta make it a little bit bigger though. Spread it out just a little bit. There it goes. This one I'll keep. Where can I put it? I don't have any room to put it, so I'll have to leave it there. Then I want to do one more, and I promise that's the last one, with the gold in it. So I'm going to scoop up the gold. See how beautiful that gold is? This is the stuff I sell in my shop. It's Dutch made mica. Don't know how you call it. But it's Dutch, and it's really pretty to look at because it gives those a really beautiful sheen to everything. A little bit more here. Gonna cover the whole thing and then I'm gonna let it drip off a little bit. But look at that, that is beautiful. A little bit more. Maybe a little bit more gold. Let's see, where do we have a little bit more gold? There we go. And we're gonna give it a little torchy poo. That's about it. We don't need anything more than that. Whoops, almost dropped it because it's really heavy with paint. I want it to go a little bit swoopy in the middle. There we go. See that? Now it's running down, so I get that V shape. I sort of like that going on. Okay, that's it, guys. Well, I'd really like to make another one because I have some more gold left over, but I'm not sure if I... Let's see. Swirl it around a little bit. Put some gold in it. Yeah, I know, I said one more. I can't help it. But then I'm, then I look at the paint and I'm thinking, oh, still got a lot of paint left over. Let's do something with it. That I sort of like what's going on here. Oh, I got everything covered in paint. Let's just squish it and see what happens. Ooh, that is pretty. But I got nowhere to put my little paintings. Ooh, that is pretty. Look at that. Let me get you in close. That is kind of pretty, isn't it? With the gold in it. See how the gold reflects? Yep, we got to keep this one too. Now I'm starting to lay them on the table, wet as they are. I'll peel them off later. Can't help it. That is really pretty. Only I wish I had a little bit more gold in there. Let's do that one more time because I do think I have some more of the okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna do a couple more, guys. I know you guys, some of you are laughing because I always say that. Okay, let's see what happens here if I do it like this. Ooh. Then we're gonna make it swirl like that. Ooh, that is pretty. Oop, maybe a little bit here. We're gonna keep that in the middle. We're gonna make that a little bit bigger. Let that come down a little bit. Come back up. Spread it over the paper. Here's a little, that was a little film on top. We don't want that, but look at that. That is beautiful. Can you see that? That is really pretty. Now, the usually, you know, for a while back, the most common question asked was, what does the torch do? And where do you buy one? This is just the cheapest thing you can buy to make creme brulee, you know, for the sugar. You can't get them any cheaper than this. It's $8.95. And the paper, that's now my most common question. Kodak, Extra Life, paper. Sometimes there's a 2 behind it, sometimes there's not, but I don't think that's really important. As long as it's that Extra Life stuff. Because then there's plastic on top of it, and that means that it's waterproof and you can do all kinds of stuff with it and it won't buckle. See there, it looks kind of like just normal paint, and then when you do it, look at that. When you put the light on it, it turns into this beautiful, almost like stone, some sort of stone. Look at that. So that would be a shame to just throw that away. So that's why I'm gonna just use it. Look at that. That is pretty. Oops, gotta make sure it doesn't go all over the place. And now all of a sudden I'm thinking this would be beautiful on one of those multimedia things, right? With the gold in it. Let's do that again. And now I'm running out of paint. That is so funny. See, now I'm onto something new, and now my paint is gone. Oh well, this is going to be the last one. I know I keep saying that, but this time it is because I got no paint. My paint is all gone. So we're going to give it a little swirl. And then we're going to pour it out. That's it. That is pretty. That is really pretty. So I'm going to be doing one of those multimedia things on the wooden panels with this stuff. I think I have enough for a small one. That is so pretty. Look when the light catches it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I'm really getting into the mood now. But now my paint is all gone. Last little bit with gold in it. Maybe for a cute little one. I could scrape more out. Let's see if I can scrape some more out. There we go. I don't know what it reminds me of, but it reminds me of some sort of stone, and I don't know which one, because when the light catches it, you can see this really beautiful light gold going over it. So we'll just keep this. That's it, guys. I'm going to scrape this all up. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. Not sure. Depends on what color it mixes into. Let's see what it's going to mix into. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a nice color blue. That's okay. I'm going to use it. Okay, guys, I'm going to clean this mess up. Going to pop this on YouTube. And this is the last one for today. So I want to really tell you guys that I have loved this weekend. We have done a lot of pouring. I'm on the behind the scenes. I'm working on the multimedia stuff. And I keep on doing videos, but because it's a multimedia, it takes a lot of time to, you know, create that thing. And I got a lot of clips, got to put them all together, and then it's usually a really long video. But you can just, you know, fast forward, no problem whatsoever. But for me, it's easier to just stick them together and then post it like it is. Otherwise, I have to, you know, do a lot of editing, and that takes a lot of time. I don't want to do that. So, guys, tomorrow is a sort of a nerve-wracking day for me. 2 weeks ago, I had a PET scan, and tomorrow I'm getting the results. So, if you believe in it, send it a little prayer. Think about me tomorrow, and hoping that I'm going to get a good result. So anyone else out there that has health issues, I will do the same for you. So guys, just let me know, put it in the comments, and I'll do a little prayer for you too. That's the way it goes, right? I do believe in that, when we all, you know, all put our minds together, that really helps. And I guess that's what prayer is, because you're all sort of, you know, doing the same thing together. Okay, that's about it, guys. I'm gonna thank you for this lovely weekend, and I'm gonna see you all next weekend. Maybe during the week, I'm not sure. I might do that. But I love you all to pieces. Liebe euch alle, hou voor jullie allemaal, and I'll see you in the next video.